Do you have any idea the size of your energy footprint? We mean all the energy that powers your life. Home, food, transportation, manufacturing, everything. So do you think this much? Or this much? Maybe this much. Well, just you alone are responsible for this much every year. That's equivalent to using about 60 kilowatt hours of electricity a day, or enough to charge over 5,000 smartphones. 21,750 kilowatt hours of electricity every year, or enough electricity to power almost 3 homes for 1 year. The reason? Because energy is essential to life, in ways that many of us can't even begin to imagine. If you are a human, you need energy, and you use it. A lot of it. Now, the amount of energy you use will differ depending on a lot of things, including big house versus small house versus condo, big car versus small car versus bike, where you live, what you eat, the appliances you use, and how energy efficient they are, the source of your energy. Things get even more interesting when you take into account the multiple roles energy plays in your life. Primary energy usage, to power things you need. Secondary energy usage, like for growing food, harvesting lumber, manufacturing and shipping products. Material from energy, tertiary. Some of the things you rely on are actually made from energy sources, like plastics made from petrochemicals. Without energy, life would be a little different. This is your energy life. Let's go on an energy journey of your own life and show you how it adds up in your own personal energy map. The measurement we'll use is tons of CO2, a greenhouse gas that causes global warming, because every energy source emits some CO2. For example, an electric car has a carbon footprint from the mining of materials like lithium for the battery, manufacturing, shipping, and from powering the car. Regardless of how the energy is generated, from coal to hydro to solar to nuclear, it will have a carbon footprint. In the hierarchy of needs, energy lives down here, the foundation of everything: food, shelter, clothing, safety. Some energy is obvious, running your phone. Some is hidden, like the energy it takes to make your phone, parts that go into your cell phone, and shipping your cell phone from wherever it's made. Let's start with the obvious ones: heating and cooling for space and water. Then lights, cooking food and refrigerating food. Then manufacturing and shipping the products you need for these things, like the furnace, the fridge, and the stove. And growing, shipping, and storing food. Then there's your house itself. Wood, concrete, paint and plastics, shingles. Harvesting and manufacturing takes energy, and getting it to you. Wait, before we journey outside the 4 walls of your home, let's take a closer look at you. Your phone, your computer, your TV, all electronics that run on electricity. In fact, the biggest single area of growth in electricity consumption right now is electronics. Manufacturing these things also takes energy. Even what they are made of takes energy. And of course, shipping them takes energy. Your clothes, kind of important, take a lot of energy. Take one cotton shirt, for example. This is how much CO2 every shirt creates. And did you know that most synthetic fabric is made from oil or natural gas? Shipping them from the country where they are made to the store where you buy them takes energy. And what about ordering them online? Shipping requires forklifts, planes, trucks, and more packaging. We can't forget your own personal transportation. Whether you drive a car or take public transit, you use energy. Food, clothing, shelter, pretty basic stuff. What about fun? If you have a snowboard or a skateboard or a tennis racket, a bike or a hacky sack or anything, it all needs energy to manufacture and ship. Vacation, anyone? Flying and driving uses energy. Watch any videos on your phone? The data centers that support the internet make up about 1% of global energy use. For example, 1 hour of streaming video? Watch 1 hour a day and your impact can really add up. And when everyone at home is doing it at once, that can have a huge impact. So sum it all up and your energy footprint will look something like this. With over 7 billion people on Earth, that's a lot of energy. Wait, there's more. Energy impacts you in other ways you might not realize. Energy is part of the economy, providing jobs and revenue that funds important programs like education. That's part of your energy footprint too. So where is all your energy coming from? Every nation relies on a different mix of energy to support their society. The global energy ecosystem, the sources of energy, in conjunction with end users, continues to evolve to meet growing energy demand. Each energy source plays a role in meeting the world's energy needs. Here in North America, we count on a wide variety of energy sources. So, how can you balance access to energy to advance quality of life while protecting the environment? We are the center of the energy ecosystem. Change starts with every single one of us. As the energy sources in the ecosystem continue to evolve to lower emissions, the decisions you make every day have the most impact. The food you eat, the car you drive, the home you live in, all have impact in so many ways. For example, buying local can significantly reduce emissions from shipping. Or drinking water from the tap instead of bottled water to reduce packaging impacts and shipping costs. Or even taking shorter showers. Home heating or cooling and water heating can be as high as 80% of energy consumption. Or preparing more meals at home rather than having them delivered. We have the power to make a huge difference. Energy consumption is in our hands. Finding solutions will mean exploring questions like, what can you do to reduce your energy consumption? What are some of the key decisions you could make to lead the charge to a more responsible future? And finally, how will you shape the future of our energy ecosystem?